What do you think about all this talk about Horse of the Year and the discussion? I mean, it's all over Twitter.
Not a wrong answer. And you're talking about a Triple Crown winner.
He's just perfect, and now he's just immortal!
And a horse who went, what was Accelerate, 6 for 7 this year?
Accelerate wins the Breeders' Cup Classic for John Sadler!
Okay, so if American Pharoah did not win 3 years ago, would this even be a question?
American Pharoah is finally the one!
Have we become complacent with Triple Crown winners now?
I mean, I hope people aren't like that. I mean, we're still, what are we talking about now? 2 Triple Crown winners in the last 35 years?
It could be like the 70s, where all of a sudden we have, 3 Triple Crown winners in a decade and then nothing for 30 years.
It's unfortunate that one of them's
won't get it.
One of them had a Horse of the Year season, and one of them's not going to get it.
I completely agree with you.
I don't think there's a wrong choice. Whichever side of the fence that you come down on, you're either going to come down on favor of a Triple Crown winner, speaks for itself, or like I said, a 5-time grade winner who danced every dance, carried weight, and was, pretty exceptional from the first bell into the last.
It comes down to what you think the award should be for, and it's unfortunate that there's not as defined of a criteria as to what Horse of the Year should be, because I think it represents different things to different people.
Well, I think one thing we need to remember when we think about this is that had American Pharoah not been around, there would be no debate. We wouldn't be talking about this.
Justify 112 days, and he's here in March. He's gone in June. He's a Triple Crown winner. He's perfect, 6 races. I think you have to give it to him.
The people outside this game would say, what is wrong with you people? Because you make a big deal out of the Triple Crown, and this horse did something unprecedented, obviously. So it is quite the quandary for a lot of us in terms of who we're going to vote for.
I do think there's some historical things that are just transcendent, like winning a Triple Crown. And I think in the case of Justify, he is probably being penalized in some areas because American Pharoah just won the Triple Crown. It's probably like in the 70s. Now people are thinking, oh, it's really not that hard. It's really, really hard.
Well, it is a lot of fun arguing this out, and you can make a good case, obviously, both sides for Justify and Accelerate. But, Accelerate went the whole year and excelled the whole year, and I think you have to get a little extra credit for that.
Just to cut to the chase, so I think this year with Justify being undefeated, he beat the 2-year-old Apollo jinx by, winning the Kentucky Derby without a start as a 2-year-old. I just think he's clear-cut, Justify, all the way.
The Triple Crown is just such an iconic thing that I think that's what is going to sway a lot of voters. But I think to just sort of dismiss what Accelerate did is foolish.
Well, he's been running all year, and he's been running against the best horses. The 3-year-old crop, taking nothing away from Justify, is a great horse, great champion. But we think that this is, I think there's an argument to be made amongst those people that argue those things.